Welcome into this week's edition of Maverick Insider. I'm Rob Clark, joined alongside Minnesota State linebacker Jacob Dalton. Jacob, team off to a 5-0 start. You get the big win over Bemidji State. And the defense has been playing well all season long. Teams are averaging under 20 points a game. What's really been working on that side of the ball for the Mavericks?
We're really growing together. We just love each other as a team, right? We want to play for each other. The chemistry is there. There's a lot we want to work on. There's a lot we need to get better at. We're actually not hitting a lot of our goals on defense, but I think we're playing with heart, and I think in the last game we showed that, coming through, closing the game off on the last play. I think we showed a lot of heart.
And when we look at Wayne State, Bemidji State, those are two prolific offenses in the conference, able to hold those two teams under 30 points. What was kind of the message going into each of those matchups?
We have this motto of going 1-0. Over and over and over, and we have our big goals, right? We have our overarching goals like a national championship, but we're also good, and I think our coaches are good at preaching like presence, being present, making the sacrifice you need to make on each day, and so we just take it one day at a time, and we prepare every game the same. We prepare like it's the next opponent in line, and we just want to play Minnesota State football, and so that's what we did with both teams.
You had a huge game against Bemidji State with 10 total tackles, the big interception there in the end zone. How much more comfortable do you feel in this system here as a senior?
Yeah, it's been, I've had the time of my life in this program. It's been super fun. I've had the opportunity to play a few different positions. But yeah, just being here for a few years, you start to get comfortable not only with the system, but with the guys that you're playing it with. And just to be able to be one of the older guys here and to play in the system, be able to teach younger guys too is a gift, and it's really cool. But there's always work to be done, right? We're never really satisfied with how we're playing.
How key have some of those turnovers and takeaways really been, especially when you look on the other side of the ball and your offense is averaging over 40 points a game?
Yeah, the offense is doing a phenomenal job. Like we're so impressed with our offense, and we have so much talent on the offensive side of the ball. But the thing that makes us special, in my opinion, is we have talent at every position. And so we preach doing our job, and when guys do our job, big plays will come up for anybody who's in the right position.
How big is the depth on the defense to keep everybody really fresh and make sure that you guys are getting those quality reps?
Yeah, the cool thing about being here is like I've never been around so much talent. We have such a talented team. Even our young guys, our freshmen, are so talented, and we have depth. We feel at every position, and that's I think what makes us successful is that we don't have to do everything ourselves, right? We can rely on each other. We can rely on the guy next to us, and it's all about trusting the guy next to you.
Perfect. Thanks so much for joining me. Head coach Todd Hoffner will join us right after the break.